Hey guys, this is Dr. Samir Islam. I want to thank you for joining me today. So today I want to talk about what you can do today, this moment, to help out with your IBS. These are the common tips that I recommend for my patients who have IBS. There's simple things that you can do today to help out with your IBS symptoms and hopefully get you feeling better. So as an introduction, keep in mind IBS is irritable bowel syndrome. This is a chronic functional GI disorder that's characterized by change in your bowel habits associated with abdominal pain in the absence of any structural or biochemical abnormalities, meaning that we cannot do scopes to say you have IBS. I can't do blood tests to have IBS, but we can know this based on the symptoms that you present with us. And there's three main types of IBS that you can have. There's IBS-D, which is diarrhea predominant, IBS-C, which is constipation predominant, or you may have a mix of the two called IBS-M. And keep in mind your symptoms can fluctuate when you have IBS. You can have IBS constipation one day and maybe fluctuate to diarrhea the next day, or vice versa. It can change with every minute, every hour, and this can be very debilitating for a lot of people who suffer from IBS. So I had a patient ask me today who described a typical morning for her. As she's getting ready for work, her stomach cramps up and she feels like she needs to be near a bathroom at all times. In preparation, she gives herself at least 2 hours to get ready. When she goes out, she often takes routes that she knows that will have public restrooms along the way. So does this sound like you? If it does, I want you to take the advice I have in this video and use it today to help out with your IBS symptoms. So the first tip I want to talk about is keeping a food diary. You'd be surprised at how effective just knowing what you eat and the response you have to what you eat will help determining what your particular food allergies are. No matter what testing that we do, the most effective treatment that we have is your body's response to what you eat and if you have a bad response to that or not. That I have found to be the most effective options we have to further identify what your particular body allergies are. You know your body better than I could ever do, or any physician can as well. And so you know what your body reacts to or not. And the best way to know this is to keep a simple food diary. Make it easy. Use your phone, use your calendar, even use a piece of paper and a pen. Track your food for a couple of days, see your response, know what you're allergic to. So obviously whenever you determine which foods are your triggers, avoid those foods. But make sure you speak to your healthcare provider about if you can still get the nutrients from those foods you're allergic to some other way that may not cause the symptoms that cause you to have IBS issues. Fiber is a huge problem in the United States in the sense that we don't get enough fiber. And I think this causes a lot of gut issues to occur, so make sure you eat enough fiber. Try to get fiber through foods in a more natural way, but if that's difficult for you, make sure you take a fiber supplement to increase the amount of fiber. I would bet this will make your gut feel a lot better. In today's society, we're always rushed to get to the next thing and try to eat our meals as quickly as possible to hopefully get to the next step. Don't do that. Eat your meals slowly in a relaxed setting. That rushing of eating to create or eat your food will cause you to have a sympathetic response, revving up your system, revving up your gut to cause symptoms of bloating, pain, constipation, upset stomach. Don't do that. Put a break on how quickly you're eating. Take it slowly, take it easy, enjoy your food. So instead of eating 3 meals per day, I would actually encourage you to have 5 to 6 small meals per day. Don't skip those meals, but have them as smaller meals throughout the day. This is going to help out with bloating, upset stomach, indigestion. Try this out to help out with your IBS symptoms. Fluids are important. Make sure you drink enough fluids, especially water. Try to aim for almost a clear or yellow urine to help out to gauge how much water you should be taking. Water is very effective yet underutilized treatment option for patients who have IBS. If you suffer from cramping or diarrhea, try making your meals that are low in fat and high in carbohydrates. Dairy very commonly is a trigger for a lot of our patients with IBS, and they may not even be aware of that. If you notice your symptoms getting worse by having cheese, dairy products, or milk, try to consume less of that, or maybe even have a lactose-free supplement or a lactose-free product and see if that makes any difference with your symptoms. A lot of patients with IBS have lactose intolerance, and try to avoid this particular food and see what your response would be. So these are some simple tips I recommend for all my patients with IBS. They're simple things that you can do today, and I would bet you'd have a good response to your symptoms. And I have a lot of people who try this who seem to help out. So if you're that patient who is trying to search for the bathroom before you leave to go where you need to go, or it takes you a long time to get ready because you're worried about your gut, try this today. See if it helps out and see if your symptoms do get better. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys have a good day. If you like this video, I'd encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube page. If you have any questions about your gut problems, I would encourage you to visit my website where you can get more information.